My internet wouldn't let me be great, guys. I don't know what the heck is going on. I don't know what the heck is going on. Anyways, I have some get to know you questions I'm going to ask. Get to know you questions. Instead of would I rather, I'm going to do get to know you questions with Granny. And I got some people used to playing the little games with Granny, so I want to be consistent. Hello, honey bun. How are you? Hello, Michael. Did you guys subscribe and like the Granny? Did you guys subscribe to Granny's channel? How are you doing? So listen, I have some fun questions to do. Some fun questions I want to ask today. Let's start with the first one. What type of music do you guys prefer? Oh, you're making cookies, Miss Piggy? What kind? What kind? Hello, Bronx Tail. I'm feeling. I'm gonna sneak to the gym later. Michael says okay. Nightcore. Is that a thing, Michael? Do I have to learn what that is? Is that a thing? What type of hello mask? Nightcore. Has anybody heard of Nightcore? Block Piggy says it will be funk music for her. Bronx Tale likes Motown classics. I'm gonna search it up, Michael. I need to know about this Nightcore. Granny thought she knew about everything. How does she not know about this? What type of music do you guys prefer? Mask says classic music. I'm a guy, not a girl. I'm sorry, honey bunny. I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm sorry. Don't be mad. Dig Bar Rap says fish. It's not bad music. Oh, it's probably not. Oh, I'm going to check out Dig Bar and Nightcore. I'm curious. And here, Granny is just listening to rap music. I didn't know nothing about that. I don't know how did I miss the memo. I hate to be the last one to know anything. What is your favorite season of the year? What is your favorite season of the year? I fall asleep to Quiet Storm 80 and 90 R&B. Do Digabar 35-7 collab. Kendrick or J. Cole? I don't like neither one, Mask. I don't like neither one. I think Kendrick might have one good song I like. What questions you have more? Yes, Granny has questions. Bronx says summer. What is your favorite season? Michael says snow. Hello? Is it Michaelette? How are you? Did you subscribe to Granny's channel? Marcid says hello. Hello, honey bun. Hello from Granny. Happy Thursday. Autumn. Out of Pocket says Kanye West. Not really. I'm not a big fan. I am not a big fan of Kanye West. The one song I liked he did, what's the one song? Where he was Future in that song? I think he did a song with Future. I think. I have to think of the name of it. Aretha Franklin. Michael, you're saying I love Granny? You love some Jay-Z? I like trap rap. Thank you, Michael. Yeah, Granny likes trap rap. Don't judge her. If it can be played in a trap, I'm listening to it. I like trap rap. What is my favorite season? I'm going with fall, you guys. Because Granny don't like to sweat. I'm going with fall. Search up XNXXX and I'll subscribe. Well, Dark Show, if you're going to subscribe, you should subscribe because you like Granny, not because Granny has to like do something for you to subscribe. That's I don't know about that. Granny is drugs bad. I'm gonna have to hide that comment, baby. Yes, they're bad. Yes, they're bad. Chief Keef and them. Yeah, something along that line. But do you understand what they're saying? It's more. I needed that good laugh. Hello, Joan. Is it Jonesy? Happy Thursday. I don't necessarily always understand everything they're saying. No, to me, it's more of the beat. I like the beat, and I like Michael. Come on now, we're doing a whole lot here. We're doing a whole lot here. You know, certain things you can't say on Granny's page. Don't be disrespectful. What is the meaning of life? Well, the meaning of life is going to be different for everyone. The meaning of life to Granny is to be good to your family, to be good to your friends, to be good to your community, just to be a good person, have traditional values, and live life the best you can, and be the best person you can. Everybody's meaning of life is different, but that's Granny's meaning of life. What means something to Granny might not mean something to you. Is that a fair statement? What breakfast cereal do you prefer, guys? Now that's a question. My son is a producer engineer for 808 Mafia Waka Flocka, so I love track music. We like what we like, Bronx. We like what we like, Bronx. We like what we like. And for masses with Granny, my papa called me fat. Well, honey bun, I'm sorry to hear that, sweetie pie. I am sorry to hear that. Did you guys subscribe to Granny's channel? I am very sorry to hear that, honey bun. Mob Hussein. Is that his name, hun? I love me some trap music. I love me some trap music. What is your guys' go-to cereal? Do you guys eat cereal? What is your favorite cereal? Maybe you might put some Granny onto something new. What is your favorite cereal? I don't eat cereal because I haven't found anything I like. If I do ever eat the boring stuff like Cheerios. What else? That's it. I'm just kind of sticking to Cheerios at this point. Raisin Bran, yes. That's his name. I'm going to look him up, hun. Congratulations, hun. Bronx, I know you're so proud of your baby. Ortis says, yes, Mass, cereal. Cerelac? What is that? Cerelac? How old are you? You're fine. I'm a grandpa. Well, subscribe to my channel. You might be on my dating show. Frosted shredded wheats. I do like that. So you're like me. You like more of that. How old do you think Granny is? Granny is going to do a giveaway. You guys, there's a grandpa in the building. Oh, I bet you are, baby. I got a son that can rap. I got a son that's modeled and did commercials and all that. And I'm proud of my boy. I'm proud of all my children, regardless what they do. I woke up today and I'm happy. NMask says 62. NMask, I look 62. Oh my gosh. You must have had kids at 13 or so. Well, actually, Granny had a baby at 15, hun. Yeah, I had a baby at 15, dirty. Tricks. I never liked Tricks. I like the smell of it, but not the taste. You know what else I don't like? I don't like fruit punch. Thank you, Ortis. I don't like fruit punch. I don't like flavored drinks. I don't know. Granny can get faded. Ortis, we have to watch some of the things we say because There's sometimes children on here, honey bun. I don't know how they get on, but they're on here. So we just don't want to say anything inappropriate, that we wouldn't want our own child to read. And I'm finding out I got some young ones that come on here. No, and artists, don't feel bad. A lot of people don't know. I got my page set to over 18, but they use their mom's birth dates or, whatever it is. Michaelette is a child. Yes, we know we have children on here. That's why we are talking very appropriately. Or this Granny's gonna take off that one comment, honey bun. Where are my pictures? What pictures, Ortis? What pictures are you speaking of? I have some short videos you might enjoy. I have some pictures in my community section. No, I'm not on Instagram. I'm gonna listen. I know Granny been saying it for like 2 months, but I am going to set that stuff up. I promise. Here's a good one. What was your first job? Legendary Perspective says, behave yourself, Origins. No, he apologized, Ortis. He didn't realize that young children were on here. Thank you, Ortis. A doctor. Oh, wow. That is cool. What was everybody's first job? Dirty says, you're like 53, I'm sure. Well, my children are, my children are old, just know. Bronx Tale says, J.C. Penney's hair salon. What was my first job? I worked at a Red Cross. I had to think about it. Eden says, y'all be chill, please. No, they're good. They figured it out, Eden. They didn't realize children were on here. If you're in Atlanta, you should go to Stone Mountain. I always wanted to go to Stone Mountain. Eden was a barista. I worked at Red Cross. Do you guys know what Red Cross is? It's fun. I want to go there, Michaelette. I am so serious. So Granny actually knows how to do CPR. Granny can save somebody if she has to. Just know. I can save somebody. From the front, from the back. I know it probably sounded wrong, but Granny can save somebody. Tyler says, hey, baby mama, how you doing? How you doing, Tyler? Happy Thursday. You worked at a woodworking shop making big flower pots like you would see in the office building. Oh, that's cool, Dirty. That is very cool. Yeah, and mask, that came out really wrong, but you know what I'm saying. Every time someone coughs, I'm like, I'm ready to spring into action. And I'll ask them, do you need to be saved? One time, I was at a job and somebody was calling my name. And I ignored it for a couple minutes. Well, I didn't think it was important. Let me rephrase it. I didn't ignore it. I didn't think it was like important, like run down there. They were just saying my name. So something didn't feel right. So I'm like, well, let me go on down there. Like, why is this person calling my name? Here they were choking on turkey. Just know, Granny saved him. It was an old lady. I saved him. I saved her. I sure did. I flipped I flipped her elderly butt on that bed and I saved her. She was so fragile. I didn't want to hurt her. I went straight in. I didn't ask questions. I know in this day and age, you should probably be a little protected, but I just saved her. I did what I felt was right, and I had to do what I had to do. Not on my watch is anything happening to anybody. No, ma'am. No, sir. No. So you're crafty, Dirty. That's cool. So if we need anything built, we're calling Dirty. If we need our life saved, we're calling Mask. Do you crochet? No, I don't actually. It is something I want to try to do. What is your favorite drink other than water? I drink the watermelon juice from my watermelon. That's my favorite juice. I saved a woman when I worked in a nursing home. I broke 3 ribs, but I saved her. Bronx Tale. I broke my ribs back to back, back to back, back to back, the whole wall of ribs. And I think the first, well, no, I broke everything on my body. These guys know I do gymnastics. You guys, Michael F made a tote bag. Well, I'm very proud of you, honey bun. Do you like your tote bag? Do you use it? I'm very proud. That is a skill. Learn how to sew and make things. You're always going to need to do things. I think the first time, well, no, I don't even want to say first time. The 50th time I broke my rib, it took me like 9 months to heal up. Then I turned around and when I got like to the 9 month mark, and I wasn't even completely healed, I was just to the point where I could lay on my side. I turned around and broke them again. Have you ever had white grape juice? Makes you do number 2 though. Michaelette, Nicolette, I'm not sure. I doubt I'm 100% sure I'm not saying your name right. You have to use your tote bag. You made it. You have to use it. I have drunk white grape juice, and I do like it. But is it like? Oh no! I take that back. What's my favorite drink? I'm telling a lie. What is my favorite drink? Ripple chocolate milk. $6 a bottle. How dare I forget this? I love it. It's the best thing any man's created. It's made out of chickpeas. It's 40% less sugar, 50% more calcium, dairy free. Chickpea chocolate milk. I bought 6 of these, got them home late Saturday. This is my last one, and it's half full. This is my favorite stuff. Guys, I tell everybody, don't take Granny's cheat code, but it is for what it is. If you got something you don't want nobody to drink in your house, put your mouth on the bottle. Don't say Granny told you. I know I'm teaching a bad lesson. Chickpea. It's like a Victoria Vines. Say hello, Granny. Could you please say my name? Don't say my name. I'm a grown woman. Don't do that. Say hello. How are you? Would you please say my name? A bottle of nipple, a bottle of Ripple chocolate milk. I'm drinking after Granny respectfully. Theo, at least you could just come on here and say hello. How are you doing? Be part of the conversation. Charlie, to think you could just be normal part of the conversation, but I see that's just too much for you, oddly enough. Theo, let me go ahead and just take you off the channel, huh? Granny don't have time to play your games. Granny loves everyone, but she is not playing your games. Didn't expect chocolate milk to be made out of chickpeas. I cannot make this up. You see the little chickpea sign? Oh, where's that? Somewhere it says it's blurry, but yes, it's made out of chickpeas. I get everybody to try this, and I haven't met a person yet that likes this. When I go, I buy all the milk they have on the shelf. Most stores only get like 6 bottles, and I buy all 6. Joseph says, dirty minded folks. Is it good? Granny thinks it's beautiful. I think I should take a bath in this. I think they should make lotion out of this. If this is in the house, Granny won't even eat. I will live off this all day. I won't drink water. I don't know. I can't explain it. I mean, they make almond milk, so I'm not surprised. Dirty says, sound horrible. And your chocolate milk with your chocolate face. Charlie, are you racist, Charlie? Is that a racist comment? Do you understand that Granny is also a half white woman? Whatever color you are, I can guarantee Granny is part of your ethnicity. So that's very odd for you to even. Are you grown up racist? Are you racist? That's a little awkward. Charlie says your voice sounds bad. Have you been yelling at your kids lately? My kids are grown. No, Charlie, my voice doesn't sound bad. This is how my voice actually sounds. You do understand we all have different voices, right? Am I, Charlie? Let me go ahead and just get you out of here. Let me go ahead and get you out of here. Mike Lett says I am black. Granny is black too. I am multi. Lil Crayon says Charlie is so white he makes uncooked chicken look edible. That was funny. Yeah, we got him out of here. We don't have time for that racist stuff. Granny is not racist the least bit, and I cannot help what ethnicity I am. That was like out of my hands. Like, should I be ashamed that I'm KD says Granny's voice sounds beautiful to me. Granny does have a deep voice. I'm not gonna lie. It's ever since I was young, it was like this. People are so mean. They need to start being nice to people. I agree. Angelic, actually, well, I don't know about angelic. Chris says she is spiritual. Is your dad black or my mom? My mom is from an island and she is everything but Caucasian. That's why I say there's chances any person I run across or any person that's being racist towards me, I'm like, there's a chance I probably have what you are in me. I'm very multiracial. But my father is Caucasian, if you were wondering. My voice is like 5 times deeper than yours, so I can respect your voice. I heard a lady talking the other day, and I was like, ma'am, sir, ma'am. And she had on like the prettiest little dress at the bank. She had on the prettiest little dress. And I thought I had like the deepest voice I heard so far. And she came, she's like, can I help you? I had to look, I had to wait for her mouth to open again. I'm like, no, she didn't say that. What's the subject? I'm new. Hello, Maha Land. Oh, we were doing questions. Octavio Kendall says, hey, sis, I'm really going through it right now. My dog went to heaven last week. My girl left me for an older man, 56. I'm 26. She's 32. I live alone. I work, but I'm really depressed. I don't know what to do. Octavio, my thing would be find something you like. That's not going to be your first breakup. That's not going to be your first girlfriend to leave you. That wasn't even your true love. You think that was your true love. Let me explain this to you. You cannot love them all the same. We get lust confused with love. You got a date, you get one or two real loves in life. You're lucky if you get 3. You think you love all your girlfriends, you think you love all your boyfriends, but you don't in real life. It's something you'll realize as you get older. Shake it off. Shake it off, Octavio. Quit being depressed. Quit worrying about why, when, what, how. That's not going to be your first breakup. You're going to have a lot more things hit you in life than that breakup. Just remember, Octavio, you cannot love all your girlfriends. I'm just letting you know. I know that ain't the answer you want to hear. You think you love them, but you don't love them, honey. I'm a mutt, LO, Blackfoot, Creole, and white. Bronx, my list is so long. Listen, sometimes I'm like, where do I start at? Like, where do I start at? KD, yes, I'm telling you, it happened. It's your favorite girl and she's not gonna do it. Can I? Ray says, you look good to me. Thank you, Ray. Did you subscribe to Granny's channel? Dirty said, did she have a mustache? What is your opinion on dill pickles? Granny made some pickles dipped in Kool-Aid the other day and tasted them for the first time, and it was banging. I'm just letting you know. I loved one person. You think you loved one person. Not being mean, but you think you loved one person. God says who you are, what your father is. Facts, dirty. Hello, Ace. How are you? Granny knows what's up. Kool-Aid pickles. Well, you know what? I've always bought the Kool-Aid pickles for my children, even though they're old like dirt, like Granny. But I never tried them myself. It was a little different. If I say one being the worst, 10 being the best, I'm giving it a 7. I'm gonna go with the 7. And I think it depends on what flavor. Maybe I have to try different flavors. Tell me what to do if the US. I'm going to have to remove that comment, hon. I don't know. I wish I knew. I wish I knew. Yeah, dirty. A lot of people don't realize, you still buying snacks for your 40-year-old children. My children have autism. 2 of my children have autism, hon. Yeah, so I'll pay their rent. I'll do a lot of things. Yeah. A grandma's job is to feed her children and others. Facts. Even my children that don't have autism, if I go somewhere and I see something they like, not saying no, don't be sorry. They're just like us. They can walk, they can talk. If you seen them, you wouldn't even know. But I know. I know. So it's not like they're totally disabled, but just because they're high functioning doesn't mean it's any easier. They'll always need somebody with or, it is what it is. But they are able to work and stuff like that. No, I don't think Russians are bad, sweetie. My dad, you gotta remember, is a Caucasian man, so what makes you think my dad don't have Russian in him? I'm just saying. Oh yeah, my job is never done. It's never done. Dirty, do you have children? I'm not sure of your age, but do you have children, hun? My job is never done. Russians tell the truth. You have 3 children. How old are the babies? Greetings to you and all the viewers from Russia, the city of Perm. Greetings to you. Happy Thursday. What day is it where you're at, hun? Europe, listen. Granny loves everybody. I don't care where you're from. I don't care who you date. I don't care what color you are. Granny's a good person. She loves everyone. So certain things we just try not to say on my page because it could jeopardize Granny's page. And Granny worked very hard to get this page, guys. The last one, 17, on the way to college in August. Yes. Yes. High five. High five. I know you're happy. I know you're happy. What are they going to college for? What did they decide they were gonna, what they wanted to be when they grow up, shall I say? Congratulations, Dirty. I am so gosh darn happy for you. I am so freaking happy for you. I know congratulations. You did it. You did it. Amen. Amen to that. Last one, 17. So how old are the other 2? What, early 20s? Mid-20s? Or did you wait and put a big gap between your children like I did? 24, wish he was autistic, then we have an excuse for being out of order. You know what? I'm going to say this. I understand what you're saying. But that excuse really doesn't fly because my children, they're not on disability or anything. 29. Oh, wow. Good job. Are you mom or are you dad? So I can address you appropriately. And listen, all of our kids aren't going to be scientists and all of them aren't going to work at Walmart. But my kids, what I've seen about my children, the Russian people are very friendly and hospitable. Yes, my father has Russian in him. Just because my father's Caucasian, he's multiple German, Irish, all types of stuff. Dad, okay, you're a dad. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. You know what? This is what I realized about these children. All you can hope is that they can be good people. Try to have traditional values. You know, like I said, not every child's going to go to college. Not every child's going to save the world. Not every child. You just have to really hope and pray that they're going to be good people. That's all that matters. I don't like that comment. My grandson is autistic and he's the most sweetest, smartest thing I know. What comment? Is it something I said, Bronx Tale? Oh, let me get back to that. Vodka and dumplings as well as, is it chevroots? I know I'm saying that wrong. What I'm saying about my autistic son is it's really not an excuse. He still has to go out there and function in the world, both my boys, and I don't know if this is something you really want. I 100% guarantee you would not want an autistic child. Most people with autistic children, if we had to take 100% of them, at least 75 are putting their children in homes. That's how hard it is. My girls are good, the boys well. I'm glad to hear that. I always tell them they're gonna have to help him. Oh yeah. Well, at the end of the day, all the children are gonna have to, once you go to heaven and mom goes to heaven, it's gonna be the children by themselves. Offended anyone with my nationality that I'm Russian? No, nobody's offended that you're Russian, hon. Over here, you're free to be whatever. Granny's very multi. Many ethnicities in her. So no, nobody's offended because you're Russian or anything like that. All we ask is that you be respectful and talk nicely and stuff like that. We don't care about race or anything. And that's right, we are all humans. Bronx, tell me, Granny say something to make you mad? I think you're referring to what Dirty says. And I don't think Dirty meant it like that. I understand what Dirty meant. What he's saying is one of his children isn't performing well, and he's very upset with that. So he was saying if that was the thing for him, that would be better so he could explain, hey, my son ain't who he needs to be. But Dirty, listen, just because your son isn't doing 100% don't mean your other children that are doing what they're supposed to is better than him. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Like I said, not all of us were meant to be president, and not all of us were meant to work at Walmart. It takes all of us to make this world work. We all have to be in different places. If we were all college graduates, who would do the other jobs? The autism comment. It isn't what Granny said, is it? I didn't offend you with what I said, did I? Russians also love Queen, Nora Spears, Justin Timberlake, or many of your artists. Hello, Manifest. How are you? Well, Bronx, if it's something Granny said, please let me know. Because I hope I didn't say anything wrong. Manifest, what are you doing? Casey or Cassie? Granny always forgets. Andy Mink, how are you, honey bun? But I hate when they want me to identify one race when I look more than one to make me. When it took more than one to make me. I agree, Bronx. I agree. Granny, so, like, what color do you want me to be today? What ethnicity do you want me to be today? Like, who do you want me to be today? Okay, not me, Granny. No, I don't think he meant anything by it. I think he was just saying that he was very, this like, all of our kids ain't grown up and done the best. And I think, he's just kind of frustrated with his child. And I get that because child, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you child, girl. My children make me upset too. Andy, I'm doing very well, honey bun. Very, very well. I have to go get some blood work today. They're checking to see if Granny has a C word. It's genetic for me. So if I'm not getting surgeries to see, I'm getting blood work to see. Mark, hello, Granny. Hello, Mark. Hello, Mark. Manifest says, I just woke up again. Had a nice cup of tea and meds. How was your doctor appointment today? Haven't gone yet. Have not gone yet, gosh darn it. Hello, Hope. How are you, honey bun? So what are you doing, Manifest? You're just laying around? What are you doing for the day, Mark? Hello, Subash. Am I saying that right? Did everybody subscribe to Granny's channel? Listen, I have a good, where's my question at? I had a good question for you guys. I was curious. Where did it go, gosh darn it? Manifest, I had 5,000 phone calls today from the children I mentor, their teachers. Oh, I still have to go homeschool them. I have to meet up with the tutor. I have to go meet up with the tutor and drive around and homeschool all the different children. Only thing about that, I can do that at all different times. So that's a beautiful thing. There's not really even though they do want assignments in by a certain time, but it's not like I have to say, okay, I'm doing homeschool from 9 to 4 or something. Hope says, I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking. I'm glad you're doing well, Hope. Here's a good question. If you had a warning label about yourself, what would the warning label say? I'm a contractor working on a home. I'm listening with ear pods. Thank you, Mark. What are you working on, Mark? What is your project, Mr. Contractor? I need you. Too bad you're not in my area. I need a contractor. Good. Can you plan your day with the... Hold on, honey. You can plan your day with the tutoring. I look mean all the time, but I'm really not. It's just my face. Sincere Armstrong. Happy Thursday. Please subscribe to Granny's channel. Don't come on here and talk to me like that because I wouldn't talk to you like that. I'm a grown woman. If you don't like what I'm doing, get off my page. You don't have to talk to me like that. If you want me to talk to you like that, I really can, but I choose not to. Ordinary people have nothing to do with the policy of the United States and the European Union. I agree. You know what? Europe, I love you to death, but Granny's page is just about loving each other. Let's try to keep politics and all that stuff out of it. We just love each other. I'm going to try and get out and get some sun today walking. Manifest, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have time for myself, but I'm trying to fit myself in. I'm just saying, what are you doing? Okay, thank you, Sincere. That was a much better way to say it. Because I also have children on my page too, so we kind of don't want to use certain words. I just on live with my people. I have some people, we're good to each other. Today's Granny's day off, and I really enjoy talking to my people. I'm a people person. I ask random questions, would I rather, things like that. Mark says he's working on a laundry room and a full bathroom installed in a basement, etc. Oh my gosh, Mark, how long have you been working on it? How long is it going to take you? Manifest says, great to see you have a different group from the evening here now. Yes, Manifest, that's what I'm trying to do, because I'm going to start switching up what I do videos on and my content. So I want to get a variety of different people. I just don't want to have people from a sector or something like that. You know what I mean? I want to get a variety of people. Europe, just be nice on Granny's page. That's all you have to do. We can talk about anything and everything. We're just here to be friendly, love each other, like each other. Granny's page is simple. It's just about having fun, enjoying each other. That's it. That is it. Manifest, I don't know what I'm going to do. I said I was going to go to the gym last night. I didn't do it. I might go to the gym today. I got to figure it out. Oh yeah, Mark Montley is hands-on. Listen, that there to me, I like me a man that can do things. That's a manly man. Mark Montley, you hands-on, kind of a man builder. Oh, Mark, me and Manifest, we're impressed. We're impressed, Mark. I'm just letting you know. Manifest, we like what we like. Wrapping up in 1 month or less, or projects I'm on as well. Oh, okay. Oh, so you're doing that. This is what you really do. Hello, Sherilyn. How are you? That's right. Don't judge Granny. She's smoking a cigarette. Don't judge Granny. Don't judge. Don't judge. Kelvin. Sherilyn says, hello, beautiful and chat. Everybody, let's tell Sherilyn hello. Kelvin, what are you doing today? I am married. I have 2 children. There are no gender differences, a boy and a girl. How old are your children, hon? Malika, good morning, Granny and chat. Good morning, Malika. How are you, sunshine? How are you? What are you guys doing today? We know what Mark's doing. Mark is doing man stuff. Small stock investing, not too much. Small stock investing. Sincere, I know Granny's trying to quit, but Granny's an honest person and she does not lie to anybody. And I don't want you to wonder why I keep leaning to the side. Dirty says, well, that's crazy. There are gender differences. Dirty. Here, it's okay for difference, Dirty. It's okay for difference. We're all not going to be the same, Dirty, and that's okay. Dirty, did you tell me what you were doing today? Sincere, did you tell me what you were doing today? I want to know what you guys are doing. This is just not about me. I'm trying to get to know you guys. Well, I got a treatment for my seed today. What time did you go in? How did it go? How are you feeling? I'm working my life away. Oh my gosh, story of my life. How are you feeling, you guys? Hold on. Let me find the comment. Malika went and got a cancer. Oh, sorry. Malika has the C word and she went and received a treatment today. Malika, you know Granny's going through something like that too. Let's just wish her well wishes. Malika, oh, you don't go until 4? Malika, I'm here. Always for support, well wishes. You got this, girl. Even when you don't think you got this, honey bun. You got this. And I'm always here at the listening ear. Always. I can't wait to get over this flu. It makes me feel so weak. This one is going over kind of long. Oh my gosh. Oh, are you sure it ain't you know what? Well, whatever it is, you got to be on the tail end of it. So I'm not going to lie, the last time Granny was sick, that happened too. That one last cold I had for like 2 weeks. I was a little concerned. Malika Manifest said prayers up, hon. Sherilyn says manifest, get well too. Malika says thank you. You do much. If you want to have a great rest, come. Sherilyn is on her lunch break. How long do you get, Sherilyn? A half hour or an hour? I get 30 minutes, but the other day I took a whole hour, guys, and I don't even feel bad for it. Do you have a dater? What is a dater? Oh, yeah, we know you don't understand English well. We know you don't understand English well. You guys, who was it? Dirty. Europe is Russian, so his English isn't well. So what he's saying, he's like translating himself using the English he knows. So what he say might not necessarily mean what he says, if you know what I mean. Sherilyn, 30 minutes. Oh, girl, you got to make the best of these 30 minutes. Do you hear me? You have to make the best of these gosh darn 30 minutes. I'm just saying. And 30 minutes are going to fly by. I get on my phone and go on YouTube on my 30 minutes. And I'm like, listen, you're welcome here if your English is bad or not. We do not care. That does not make us think of you any differently. You are still a human being. Yeah, I forgot to tell you, Dirt. I should explain. That's my fault. I feel rude because I should have explained that he was Russian. So that's my ignorance. Hello, Uriah. How are you? What are you doing, Uriah? Here's a question. How do we spend our free time? That's a question. What do you guys do on your free time, with your free time? Let me know. Granny's looking for new activities to do on her free time. So I am looking for any idea you guys throw at me. Who knows what is willing to work? Oh, there's my baby James. Hey, James. Good afternoon, Granny in chat. How are you doing, James? What do you guys do in your free time? Maybe you guys might put me onto something that I might do. I shop or get my grandkids. James Marana, wow, you got a beautiful hairstyle. Thank you, James. Uriah is just chilling. Thank you. Granny just gave herself 2 little French braids. They've been in there for like a day or 2. You see they're getting uneven and puffy. I gotta redo it again. Granny don't have much time for herself, James. Don't judge me. Manifest says I read a book or clean a space that I haven't cluttered. Dirty sounds like me. Free time, what's that? Oh, you talking about bedtime. Dirty. Yeah, Granny don't have that neither, baby. Lauren says, cake up, I'll be there in 5. Rest my free time. Congratulations, you got 4 million hairs. I just counted. I wish I had 4 million. I'm somebody's grandma. I probably got 1,000. Mark says travel, shoot, pool, bowling, sleep, whatever wife wants. Mark, happy wife, happy life. Whatever she wants. She's always right, even when she's wrong. I'm just saying. Let her know Granny's on her side. James says kids and music production activities were not working. Oh, you're into music production? There's somebody on here you might want to link up with. Salah Dollar. I want you to search him up. Mark says absolutely. Malik is laughing. Granny don't have free time to do anything, guys. I want to have like this life, but I don't even have time to have a life. I don't have time to do anything, guys. Granny's stressed out. Did you see the other day? I was riding to work with toothpaste on my face. I had to show you guys because that's how I'm really living. I didn't have time to brush my hair. I know heaven is missing your angel. Aww. Hold on. That was sweet. That was so. Uriah, that's so sweet. Ostino says, hey, Granny. Do you know there's a movie with the animal with that name? Something like that name? Manifest as sewing. Great history adventures for my grands. LLC. I like sewing. I like sewing. Creating history adventures for my grands. I agree. I agree. If you guys can go if there's one place you could go right now, and it's not even about a travel. It's not even about, oh, I want to go to Paris or anything like that. If there's one thing you can see in the world, what would you like to see? James says, okay, Granny, try to balance life and get you some time. James, I'm trying to find a way. I haven't figured it out yet. I'm telling you, Granny is literally living off 2-3 hours sleep every gosh darn day. And this has been going on for years. If I get 4, 5, 6, just know it's special. If you could see anything in life right now, what would it be? Oshino says Africa. Dirty says back to Japan. Oh, you've been to Japan? Oh, were you in the service? Uriah says it's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice. Amen. Amen, Uriah. Amen. I 100% agree with you. What is one thing Granny would see? Granny would want to manifest, says Oshino Cash. Yes, I would like to also visit the temples of Africa. Japan sounds nice too. Europe, if you go anywhere, where would you go? Where would I go? I would like to see, what would I like to see? Dirty says, no, went with the kids on vacation. Oh, I bet that was fun. Do you know Granny's Asian, Dirty? Oh, family and kids. I would like to see a castle. I'm a nerd. Don't judge me. I want to see a castle. Like to go to Brazil or Panama. That would be cool. The baddies are in Brazil. I'm just letting you know, James. The baddies are in Brazil, James. Do you guys know Brazil is what kind of started the BBL? They're a Catholic. Don't judge me, Dirty. There are castles in Italy. I want to see a castle. You know what? I like the way they dressed. I know you guys are familiar with how the kings and queens used to dress. Granny would love to dress like that all day, every day. Do not judge me. Sincere Armstrong. Hi, how's your day going? My day is going very good. Philmar, shout out from San Diego, Granny. Thank you. You guys follow Granny's page, please. Please subscribe. Disney got castles, but are they the real deal castles? We went to every Disney in the world. Yeah, I've seen Disney's. I want to see the real deal castles. James says, so I hear, Granny. No judgment, Granny. I want to see a real deal castle. I want to wear the queen clothing. And you know what else? The 50s. I think the 50s was beautiful. First time here, what's your channel about? Granny gives life lessons. She uses people on the internet that are out there acting a fool or embarrassing themselves. Granny tries to just give life lessons and share her experiences. Granny used to be in the streets, and let me justify what that means. Granny was never homeless. Granny never used her body. Granny just did what the boys did, not approving it, not making it right, not doing anything, but Granny tells the truth. And while Granny did that, she also managed stores. So I've got to experience a lot of things that the average woman wouldn't be around, or sometimes the average man. So I just try to, I'm gonna put it like this. Several people have tried to unalive Granny more than this many times. So I kind of feel like, how could I not be given so many chances and not mentor others? I mentor in real life, not just on here. But how can I not give back to the community? You know, the higher power has not let me survive everything I've been through, which I chose for me not to give back. So I think that's it in a short, JoJo. My page ain't for everybody, but we play games on here. We do all that. Uriah says, you are the real deal. Oshina says, testimony. Yeah, everybody has a story. Everybody has a story. Uriah says, I was homeless, but now I have my own house. Well, let me tell you, if anybody's new getting on here, Granny does not mind sharing her story. Some people don't care, but I'm sure you might have a cousin or a friend or something like that. So I'll share it. Like to say thank you for responding to comments on live and off of live. It's not taken for granted due to your busy life. Yes, James, if I miss comments, don't think I'm not going to go back and get those comments. It might just take, because now I'm doing lives as well. So that's also, I'm busy. But just know I appreciate you guys, and I will always respond hard. 90% of the time, I respond to the comment. You might get that 10% where I heart if it, But yes, I appreciate you guys, so I'm going to do that. All right, how did Granny get into the streets? And congratulations, Uriah. I'm very proud of you. And you know what? You're living proof that just because you were homeless or you were this or you were that, you can't change. That's what Granny uses her life story for. All right, you guys want to know? Granny's not going to lie. Granny was a street pharmacist. I don't want to lie to nobody. I don't want to lie to nobody. That's a black male-dominated field. Granny had a baby at 15. Granny realized at 15, I'm going to run through it fast, but, it is what it is. I think we all understand what Granny's saying. Granny had a baby at 15. Before she was 19, she had 2 kids. Granny realized at 15 there wasn't much opportunities at 15. I seen how things were working for adults. Even men and women in a household were struggling. Granny didn't want to depend on men for money, depend on her men to take care of her children, depend on men for anything. So Granny wanted to be a soldier, and Granny wanted to give respect, and Granny wanted to do what the big boys did, and that's what Granny did. Do I regret it? No, I don't. Would I change anything in life? No, I wouldn't. And also while Granny was out in the streets, now Granny no longer does these things, of course. I manage stores. One of my children, I turned into a model, actor, which he no longer does none of those things. He wasn't, when you're inside that lifestyle, it doesn't impress you. I think it impresses you if you don't know about that lifestyle, but we're not fame seekers, if that understands what you mean. My son totally walked away from modeling and acting because that doesn't define him. But with that being said, I'm an example of somebody that can walk away from something. I should have been in heaven how long ago? It ain't about going to jail or prison. I should have been in heaven. And when Granny was in the streets, whatever money I made, I always spent back in the community. If it was paying the old lady's bills or somebody needed help with the funeral, because we're always out there getting unalive. Doctor money, medicine money, school clothes for the neighborhood children, gross, whatever it is, Granny did it all. But I'm proof of you can make it out of something. Sometimes we put ourselves in situations through personal choice, or sometimes we get forced into those situations. But never give up on yourself. Never feel less than anybody because you haven't achieved what someone else has achieved. That doesn't make you any lesser of a person. And just because you've done something, you can still thrive. And I'm proof that you can still thrive. 30 says I was stuck in the projects. Now I saw most of the world. Exactly, Dirty. You see what I'm saying? Malika says, I don't think you're too much older than me, but I feel I can learn a lot from you. You have a lot of wisdom. Thank you, honey bun. Manifest says, I'm planning a trip with my grands in 2 years, either to Egypt, must be physically intact. Oh, I get it. I would love to go to Egypt, guys. Uriah says, now I was married for 26 years and I have 8 children and 5 grand. God is great. Amen, Uriah. Congratulations. Uriah says, love is the key. Manifest says, never have regrets. It once being that lifestyle, it's easier to understand many life situations. Exactly, Manifest. That's why I say, can you imagine my poor father? He's in heaven, and I'm not going to cry when I talk about my daddy. I'm not going to cry today, you guys. But imagine my daddy just being a simple Caucasian businessman. And I'm not saying Caucasian to make it seem as if, but just imagine, a Caucasian man from the country that lived on a farm and have your daughter being a street pharmacist. You have a business that is a very productive and strong financially gained business, and you're going into people's homes that obviously have a lot of money, or they wouldn't be calling you to do that. I'm not going to say what my dad did, but his job was for thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. So imagine you're going to someone, and that's a low number. That's a very low number. But man, I'm just so you guys can understand. So imagine my dad going to someone's house, doctors, lawyers, you name it. And even though my dad probably made more money than them at times, but just imagine my dad going there and they got pictures that kids on their wall, achieving all this stuff. And here he is with a daughter that's a street pharmacist with gold teeth. But my dad never looked down upon me. And I never had to do it because my dad had money. So I didn't have to do it. I just had to find out who I was. I had to do, but my dad never looked down on me. Now, I'm not saying to my mother, he wasn't like, oh, Lord, oh, gosh, here our daughter is having babies young, doing this, doing that, Just know everything I did was very unheard of for my father. And like I said, I'm not saying my dad was never disgusted. He let me know several times. He was very disgusted. But he never frowned down upon me. Thank you, Johnny. I love my mouse too. He knew that I had to go through that journey of life because I was hard-headed. Like every other young adult, I know everything. I know what I'm doing and all of that stuff. But he knew him. So he realized I had to go through whatever journey I put myself through to become the mentor I am now. So I'm 100% sure that was a hard thing for him to watch. Johnny Sims says, don't remind Granny of her dad, she will cry. Johnny, I will. Johnny knows me already. Johnny, yes, I cry about my dad. I'm kind of tearing up now. Not gonna lie. Not even gonna lie. No one understood why I'm retired at such an early age. We have similar lifestyles. My birthday is on the 1st of June. What should I do for my wife? Ask her what does try that. Ask her what does she want to do, and whatever she wants to do, you do it, and you enjoy it, no matter how boring it is. If she says, "Hey, I want to go buy some clothes," you go with her while she tries on those clothes, and you make sure you tell her, "Hey, I love that outfit," or "Honey, that outfit ain't for you." Sometimes it's little things like that that mean something to us. And as much as you think that might be nothing to her, I'm just telling you, happy wife, happy life. Take it for what it's worth. And them little things really do mean a lot to us. Yeah, Johnny. Don't remind me about daddy. Woo, I'm sensitive about that. My daughter and my husband and my two grandbabies are in Japan. I'm scared to fly. I hate flying too, Bella Boo. I really hate it. Are they going to Disney Japan? Manifested. I've learned to balance both lifestyles at an early age, given I have children early, knowing I wanted different for them. One is a doctor and the other is a pharmacist. It was all worth it. Amen, manifest. Listen, Granny don't take back nothing she did. Nothing. Well, your dad installed some good character traits, family values, a moral compass in you, that's for sure. Listen, it was a very hard thing for my dad to watch. I reassure you. Just imagine knowing your daughter's getting almost unalive. The dangers. It was a lot of things I didn't tell my dad. But I think he understood. You know, it was obvious. But it was a lot of things I didn't tell my dad because it would have scarred him. It would have scarred him. Once you know who you are, you will never try to be something else. That's right, Uriah. I am who I am. I am who I am. I am who I am, and I don't take it back at all. I'm very proud to tell my story. Did you hear the single mom song? If not, put in YouTube. I'd like to hear your perspective of it. I heard the single mom song, Dirty, and I'm going to tell you this. I think it's funny and I think it's true. Because we do put ourselves into that situation, become single moms. We really do. We think, that's just like I said earlier, Dirty. We think we love them all. We think we love them all. How many of us are actually with the people we had children by? This is a different day. This is a different time. It's not like back when our grandparents were living. Very few of us make it. It's like we set ourselves up for failure. Uh-oh, Big Jeff is in the house. Big Jeff. Big Jeff, Big Jeff. I needed to talk to you like yesterday. Kate People says, how old are you? How old do you think I am, honey bun? Dirty says, you are the truth. Listen, Dirty, I don't feel like I should have to lie. I'm not below nobody. Listen, one thing about Granny, I can tell you this. I never came close to getting utility cut off. I've never had to ask anybody for anything. I've never had to do none of that. My life was good. Like I had a man, a husband, and 4 more husbands. My life was good. My life was good, and I worked hard. And I wasn't out there getting almost unalive for nothing. Listen, the men ain't trying to unalive you if you ain't moving right. I'm just letting you know. Okay, peoples, you should just be, you just can't be nice. I'm just saying, you just can't be nice, honey bun. Jeanette says, hi, Granny in chat. My wife just ordered a freaking tarantula and she thinks she's going to be the one to feed it and clean it. What do you think the chances are it's now my tarantula? Sweetie, you know that's your tarantula. Your wife just wants to look at it. Your wife is not sticking her hand in the cage. So yes, now you have a pet tarantula. Manifest says, what a pet. I know, right? I hope that sucker don't get loose. Shut the whole house down. Hi, Granny. Good afternoon. How are you doing? Hello, Robbie. I'm doing very good. How are you doing, Robbie? Did you guys subscribe to Granny's page? Have I ever tried Russian dishes? Actually, I did not. My mother is from an island, so either we ate American food, which my dad prepared for my mother, Or Dirty says, I'll be back. Work calling. Thank you, Dub. Thank you, Dirty. Or we had island food. Uriah says, I was on DRUGS for a long time, but I went to church and I expect Jesus in my life, and my life was, I accepted Jesus in my life, and my life was never the same. Amen. Listen, Uriah, I'm going to remove that comment, not being rude, but some child, listen, there's some things we can't say. I don't know what the rules is, but I understand. And I'm glad you were able, Uriah, I'm glad you were able to be the person you needed to be. That's why I say I'm from the street, so I understand a lot of people don't walk away. If you're the street pharmacist, if you're the homeless, if you're the DRUG user, so I totally get it. Johnny says, are you in Atlanta? No, I'm not, honey bun. Jeff says, checking in, bad reception on the highway. Please like and subscribe. Jeffy says, please like and subscribe to Granny Foreign Blood, Not Foreign Lies. I love you, Jeffy. You pay, listen, you don't be on here typing, Jeff, and you're driving. Jeff, don't you type another thing. Don't you type another gosh darn thing. Just, Jeff, don't do it. Jeff, don't make me get my belt. Do not get hurt. I love that clock in the back. Oh, thank you. Granny kind of redid it. It was just a quick little thing. I got kind of lazy. Granny was trying to make it look worn. So Granny just, what's that called? Not worn. What is that called? Granny can never think of any word she's thinking about. Old. I don't know what the word was. But Granny got lazy and just took a key and started scratching off the paint, and it ain't the look I wanted. But thank you for subscribing, Robbie. I appreciate you. Jeff, do not text while you're driving. I wish I had a belt. I wish I had a belt and you were in my presence. I'd lash you. Do not do that, Jeff. Do you have children and are you married? I do have children. They're grown up and I am not married. Johnny says, y'all just keep asking Granny where she's located. The answer is America. Granny is in America, guys. I am in America. Granny's private. No, Johnny's a good guy, honey bun. I think he's just curious where I'm from. Rustic. See, that's why I need you guys. Rustic look. It's like the words be right there. If I didn't need the word, it's like I come on here, I get tongue-tied, twisted. It's a lot going on. Rustic look. It looks better far away. If you've seen it up close, you'd be like, see, Granny, you tried some things. You can tell I just took something and scratched it. It looks far more rustic far away. Up close, it's looking a little iffy, guys. It's looking a little iffy. Manifest says, I know, Johnny. I pay attention. Are you guys referring to Granny crying again? I hope it ain't that. Quit teasing me, y'all. Don't tease Granny if that's what you're teasing me about. Well, I'm done. You patriots of your country. I'm a patriot of mine. Honey, you can be a patriot for whoever. Not everything has to turn into a war of some type, hon. Because Granny loves everybody, so don't turn nothing into that here. I'm paying attention to you as well as I pay attention to everyone else. Oh, by the way, you guys, Europe said hello to everybody in the chat. Maybe I didn't read that comment out loud. Europe, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Europe, everybody sees you. Nobody's ignoring you. We all see you. We all love you, hon. Don't feel like because you're from Russia, we don't care. We all appreciate you for being here. You guys, can we tell Europe hi? He doesn't feel appreciated, guys. I like putting in he has something sexy. Your manifest thinks putting in looks good. Listen, I thought there was a little something going on. Manifest, so I'm not the only one. Am I not the only one? Is there something going on with putting in that kind of makes me be like, ooh, you look like sunshine today? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You like strong men. I do too. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is about him. He's a strong man. Like this, he got the iron fist. Like this is what it is. I'm running this. This is it. This is just it. I'm the same way, manifest. I like strong men. Johnny says, and bald too. Yep, he is a bald one. I like strong men. I agree 100%. And it's not even about being physically strong minded. A man of power, kind of working for me. I'm not going to lie. You can come in my house and fix some stuff. That makes it better. Manifest is laughing at you, Johnny. I definitely, you know what? If Putnam's in the house and a robber was to break in, I think he got us. I think I can go hide in the closet. Tell me you can come visit. You just like that? No to us? Yes. Granny would love to come visit. Manifest says, yes, I like strength. I do. I don't want to have a man that I'm stronger than, and not physically. I mean mentally. That'd be a little awkward. Be a little awkward. It'd just be a little tad bit awkward. I don't think a man would want a woman that's stronger than him anyways, mentally or anything. I think that would be, not only would it be awkward for the woman, it would be awkward for him. But sometimes it does happen. It does happen. Oh, manifest. Who did I think was hot? We was just talking about him. It's some football player. Exactly, one with mental guidance. A Caucasian football player. I don't know what his name is, but I know he's not that young. Boy, he was hot. I seen him the other day on TV. I watched the whole. He was on some type of with what's that little short guy, Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart was on there, and I guess they were roasting the guy. And listen, Granny seen him. I watched the whole gosh darn show, manifest. He was hot. I don't know what the man's name is, but I don't know nothing about sports. But he was hot. I'm just gonna put it on the table and walk away. Granny watched the whole special, and I even rewinded some of it. Smile was perfect. You know, I wasn't mad at it. I was not mad at it. Only one word to describe you, and the word is wow. Oh, Uriah, you are so sweet, honey bunny. Uriah, don't make Granny cry. Give me Tony Montana any day. I could watch that over and over. Man, listen. Tony Montana. Have you ever seen Goodfellas? You have to watch that. Jeffrey, if you text one more time, Jeff, don't be no hater, Big Jeff. Jeff, I swear I knew you was going to say something. I swear I knew you was going to say something. Has anybody seen Goodfellas? Jeff, are you saying yuck to Goodfellas, or are you saying yuck to Tony Montana? And Jeff, why are you texting and driving? Jeff, don't be that guy. I may be wrong in this life. You need to appreciate and respect every person on this earth. Yes, we are different. You are promoting a same ex-family we do not have, and this is right. I promote anyone regardless what they do. Granny doesn't pick. I don't think anybody's better than anybody. I don't think no, we're all the same. And it's okay to be different. Oh, Tiana Taylor? Oh, she's a baddie, Jeff. Tiana is a baddie. She's a baddie. But you know what? I like her more when she has hair. When she has short hair, because she has a strong face. So when she has short hair, it makes her face look a little harder. You know what I mean? She's still very beautiful, but the long hair makes her look more sensual. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Manifest, that's a baddie. She's a baddie. But listen, her husband, let's not start there. Jeff, this part of the combo ain't for you. Have you seen her husband? Johnny says, do you like Tom Cruise or George Clooney? I'm going with George. I am going with George. I'm going with George. Here's one for you, Johnny. Beyonce or Rihanna? Grace Jones has always been beautiful to me. This is what I was telling people the other day. Manifest says George. Yeah, Tom, he's kind of weird. But George is a fine mofo. George. John says Beyonce. I thought you would have been more of a Rihanna lady. Rihanna got a forehead for days. You have babies with her? I'm just saying. Granny got a forehead. So if you have one with Beyonce, you're going to have more forehead issues than Granny. I'm just saying. Hoover me up, me or George. I haven't seen you Hoover, so I don't know. That's why you have to put a picture on there. Oh, anyways, Manifest. Grace Jones has the most beautiful skin to me. I would love, I've been this skin tone all my life, and I love it. But I would love to be Grace Jones' skin color. Oh, OMG, OMG, OMG. It's just something about the way the sun hits it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Manifest says, I think it's the personality. Yes. Well, you know, he broke up with his wife, Katie Holmes, and things went very south. Samoan in the house. Hey, Samoan. How are you, Samoan? Beyonce or Rihanna? Which one do you like? If you were dating and you had to pick one, which one are you going for? Yes, nice picture. Oh, Manifest, you know our buddy Samoan. Samoan is the movie god. If you want to know what movie's coming out, he knows it all. Just buy Cetaphil for face. Do you like it? I bought it and I liked it because it was very light. It was very light. I do like that. I look like Muhammad Ali. Good morning, Samoan. Oh, you're not at work yet, are you? Or getting ready for work, I'm assuming? So what made you decide to try that? Are you having problems with your other products, or you're like, let me just try this? Me and you would go together like coffee and cream. Are you sure? I'm a wild one. Oh, you picked up this woman's shift? Oh, so you're getting that extra check. I know that's right. Listen, you guys, Samoan, he's about his bag. Samoan is going to make him $1. And Samoan is also going to school pretty soon. He's going to be in the music business. The movie business. About his bag, got direction, all of that. It's my favorite. It's light and it smells good to me. My skin clears up when I'm not on bad foods. You know what? I will say this. I agree with you. It is one of the lightest things out there I have found so far. It's not clogging the pores too bad. I had looked at it on the shelf for years. I'm like, I started asking everybody, I'm like, what do you use? And they told me that. I'm like, let me go get one. And I tried it and I'm like, it's been a hit in my house. You know, Granny used those natural body butters. And it's very good, but it clogs my pores and it has me sweating. So when I don't want to do that, I use the Cetaphil or Cetaphil. I'm not sure how you say it. Accutane is the best. Accutane, what is that? I haven't tried that. Simone, have you heard of Accutane? What is that? Now I gotta look. Has anybody heard of Accutane? Majority of people don't need skincare products, just eat right. Just eat right, don't stress. Stress will tear your face down. Listen, do you know Granny didn't have a wrinkle until her daddy went to heaven? When her daddy went to heaven, they said, them wrinkles and them gray hairs was like it happened overnight. I kid you not. I kid you not. Jeff says Palmer cocoa butter. The Palmer cocoa butter breaks me out, Jeff. Accurate is a medicine prescribed for dermatologists for horrible skin, like for acne or something. Because Granny has acne issues. Oh yeah, Manifest. Everybody's using that. I don't know how to say it, but yes, everybody's using that. I mean, you'd be surprised. It's so light. Yes, Johnny, do need sunscreen. That's for sure. I used Accutane when I was a teenager. My face is way better now versus then. I just wash and drink plenty of water. I go through a gallon of water a day. ABP, hello. Simone says, there you go, Manifest. Listen, I drink water. I hate water. I hate water. I need to do better on my water. I definitely need to. I'm an honest woman. I need to do better on my water. Simone, so how do you think your shift is going to go today? You think it's going to be great? Is this a different time you usually work or a different day? Or you think you're going to do good taking her shift over? Listen, Palmer cocoa butter, I'll use on my body, but not my face. People are cheating and using Ozempic. A coworker of mine, a coworker at my job is using it, and she's fit and fine. I heard of that Ozempic. What is that Ozempic for? I heard about that. What the heck is that? I hate water too. I drink beer instead. Johnny, listen, if I'm going to drink water, I got to take it to the head like a beer. That's the only way that water is getting drunk. If I sit there and go here's an example. If I don't drink the water right away, it's not getting drunk. So if I'm not it's not getting drunk. Manifest says, I know it's hard. Most don't like water. I like rippled chocolate milk. Jay Foster says, be careful with that. With what, Jeffy? I need to know. Simone says, it'll be smooth. I'm working with a friend. Oh, so you'll have friend. You have a lot of fun at work. That makes the difference. Manifest says, I drink tea every day and turmeric every other day. Yes. Simone says, beer over water is crazy. I drink beer in moderation. I just started drinking. I don't like no beer. Granny don't drink. Granny's a boring Betty. Now come on, try adding some little flavor. Oh, Johnny, she's saying add some flavor to your water. They have flavor packs and all that stuff. Listen, Johnny, drink it fast or don't drink it at all. That's all I'm saying. Ozempic is for rapid weight loss, destroys your body. Does it? Oh my gosh. So it's safe to say Granny don't want to get the Ozempic, Jay? Water salad, no meat equals life. Jeff, don't start this madness. Don't start this madness, Jeff. And aren't you driving? Drive past my house on the phone and see what happens, Jeff. Sladen, hello. Hello, Sladen. How are you doing? Get out of your comfort zone. Come to Russia. Turn on the live broadcast. Let your subscribers watch. Granny is going to travel Europe, and I am going to take my subscribers with me. I think that will be fun for them to see the little different places I go and stuff like that. I drink a cup of garlic. Drink a cup of garlic and water every day morning. Let the garlic stay overnight. You know what Granny does? She eats a garlic clove every day. My breath will be a little stank, but you don't need any weight assistance, just exercise and weight management like I do. I know if my doctor tells me I'm overweight one more time, I'm like, listen, lady, I have no thighs, no butt. What else do you want from me? What else do you want from me? My tatas are non-existent. What else do you want from me? How much smaller do you want me to get, lady? Manifest says, yes, eating garlic is good. I like it. And I feel after I eat it. Do you eat garlic, Johnny? Eat you a clove a morning. And you know what else I do? I put vinegar in my water. Just not any vinegar. I use, is it Bragg's? Bragg's vinegar? Go spoonful. Every morning. Oh yeah, I do my vinegar water with my garlic. It doesn't quite mesh well, but I do it. Guess where Granny's thinking about going today? Don't judge her. Look the benefits of it. Granny is thinking about going shopping, guys. What are we saying? Granny doesn't need anything, but she is thinking about going shopping. I know it's a violation move. Should I do it, guys? Johnny, should I go? Jeff, how are you feeling about it? I don't need anything, but I am willing to go. They always tell us we are overweight, but now my doctor says I'm fine, but I still want to get done a few more pounds. He tells me I'm being excessive. How much do you weigh again, Manifest? I was 160 something, now I'm down to 150 something. Hello, Olivia. Even when I was 130, they were telling me I weighed too much. I'm like, what the? Go shopping and purchase fruits and vegetables. Amen. Hello, Olivia, honey bunny. I'm glad to have you. Happy Thursday. Olivia says, be slay. Should Granny go shopping for food or food and clothes? I weigh now 150. I want to be 130. Child, I don't want to be 130 ever again. You're 5'5". Granny did not look good at 130. I am not going to lie. Olivia is a bad influence. She says food and clothes. Olivia, do not mislead Granny because Granny will do it. Johnny Sin says, I weigh 265. I am 6 foot. That's a normal number for a man, John, believe it or not. Now you see why he calls me obsessive. Oh, you're trying to have the perfect body, Manifest. You're trying to be like Supermodel 5. Hello to everyone in the chat from Russia, City of Perm. Olivia, don't be a bad influence, okay? You're supposed to say, no, Granny. Don't go buy no more clothes. You don't need them. How about you stick to the groceries? Uriah, you're 57 or 5'7"? Jeffy, how much did you weigh again? Don't act like you can't text and drive. You've been doing it this whole time. Olivia, don't worry. Granny is sneaking in. She will sneak and go shopping, I promise you. I probably shouldn't, but I will. I'll just try not to buy nothing. How about that? I will promise you that I will try not to buy nothing. Listen, manifest. I was way over 200 too. And at one time in my life, I had Nicki Minaj behind. I'm just letting you know. So the body you see here isn't even the body Granny had. These were not much bigger, but kind of. But Granny had junk in the trunk. Just know it walked behind me. I'm just letting you know. Oh, and don't let Granny get pregnant. Thank God. I'm not doing that no more. Don't let Granny get pregnant. Oh, Granny's a granny. Oh, yeah, manifest. I'm telling you, I was a thick wildebeest. Do you hear me? I felt it walking behind me. And I liked it. I liked it. I ain't gonna lie. I liked it. The men liked it. It was nice looking. But then I started exercise and doing all this other stuff. It went. But when Granny gets pregnant, I have 10-pound babies. So, yeah, Granny would go up to almost 300 pounds with no problem. I mean, big, big. Whew. I get sturdy, I'm telling you. Thank God Granny ain't birthing babies no more. But I tell you what, when I do get pregnant, I don't smoke, I don't do anything. That's why I'm like, and I'm trying to feed that baby. I'm trying to feed that baby and get that baby healthy. You have big babies, it's genetic. Imagine me 15 having a 10-pound baby. I don't know how I did it. And I didn't get any pain medicine or anything. That last kid I had, which is now grown, he weighed the same amount. I mean, I said, give me the epidural. Give me the epidural. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now. The epidural was the worst thing I ever got. Epidural didn't work. Most painful thing I ever felt. But them contractions, boy, they was. And let me tell you something. When you have a baby that big, hello, Rack, in case I forgot to tell you hello. When you have a baby that big, you will start having, well, I don't know about anybody else, but I'm going to tell you what Granny did. Granny would have Braxton Hicks 3 to 5 minutes apart for like a whole month and a half, all day long. Not like just here or there, all day long. The way the doctor explained it to me is it takes a lot to get your body ready to be able to deliver babies that big. 300 pounds. Girl, I had junk in the trunk. Do you hear me? Junk in the trunk. Nikki didn't have nothing on Granny. Nikki didn't have nothing on Granny. I promise you. My Granny also tells me 265 pounds is normal, and she sometimes cooks for me. Oh, I know she's cooking for you. I know you like, Granny, get out of that kitchen, but I know she's in there fixing you stuff. You're grandma's boy. I know she's just chasing you around the house the best she can. My oldest was only 4 pounds. To see him now, he's very tall, very nice looking young man. Both of my sons are built up. When I hear, my grandchildren, they were 2 pounds. My twin grandchildren, they were 2 pounds, and they were so. I think one might not have even been 2 pounds, and they were smaller than my hands, and that was an experience. But when I hear people say, "Oh, my baby was 5 pounds, 6 pounds, 7 pounds, 8 pounds," man, I can have that sucker at home. Give me a baby that small. I can shoot that sucker out at home without a doctor, and I can finish cleaning the house afterwards. Oh yeah, manifest. Johnny's getting looked at. His granny's looking out. She's elderly, but best believe she's sneaking in that kitchen for him. I guarantee it. She's in there struggling, but she is feeding her baby. Believe that. Believe that. My five boys played basketball. Manifest reality, yes, with some extra love. Oh yeah, Johnny's living his best life right now. Johnny's a good boy. He helps with Granny and everything. He is a good, not a boy, Johnny. You know what I mean. Johnny's a good man. He's definitely a good man. Other than the fact he made Granny cry yesterday, Johnny, we will not forget. Nobody forget Johnny made Granny cry yesterday. I'm teasing. It wasn't on purpose. But Granny was trying to explain something to him. I think Johnny, I could say without crying today. Johnny was just kind of wondering why I don't spoil my grandkids and have them over all the time and my kids and stuff like that. And I was just explaining to Johnny that I was overloved by a parent and it devastated me and hurt me in ways that I can't heal from because I was overloved. So therefore, I will not do that to my children. It might not make sense to you guys, but I won't overlove my grandchildren or my children because I don't want them to go through what I went through when my father goes to heaven. I don't want my children to go through that. Brack says, I got 4 kids, Granny, all boys, no girls. Brack, come get my daughter. Come get her. You want a daughter? Come try one of my daughters. You won't want daughters no more. Europe says, tell me, Chad, am I the same person as you? I work at a factory. Yes, you are the same person, just like us. Manifest says, so that means you can also cook, Johnny said. I was just getting ready to ask Johnny that. Johnny, can you cook? Because both my sons can cook better than these women today, their age. Johnny, can you cook? We need to know. Listen, Brack, as much as you think you want a daughter, I don't know. Johnny says he can cook. Johnny, what's your best meal you can cook? Can you cook everything? So when you're saying you can cook, like I can cook for my family, wife, kids, I can cook for the whole family, I can cook something just to get me food, or I've learned from my mother and grandmother. I can pretty much cook it all. Where are you at on the line? Uriah's 5 boys play basketball. Oh, you got some tall ones. Rack, listen, Rack, my daughter, let me tell you something. You know, Granny's a tomboy, came from the streets, rough around the edges. My daughter is in the medical field, but is a tomboy 2000. Just know it's times I had to save her husband from her. It's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. She's a rough one. She is rough. Ooh, if I have a problem, Rack, if I have a problem, I'm not even going to get my sons. I'm going to get my daughter. I'm just letting you know. If there's something Granny cannot handle, I'm going to get my daughter. Johnny says, I can cook for my family. Good job, Johnny. One day you might have to cook for Granny. Uriah says, after a life of gang banging, they turned out so good. Never wasn't problems. I'm so proud of them. Amen, Uriah. Amen. I'm glad everything worked out well for you. Manifest says, my sons are expert in Caribbean, Louisiana, and Muslim dishes. Oh, so you're gosh darn eating over there. Europe says, we love you as brothers and sisters. We love you too, Europe. Rack, that is an understatement. Understatement. That girl is a savage. Listen, if being in the streets was something you would pass on, I would pass it on to her. I would never actually, but I think you understand what I'm saying. She has the mentality. She has the roughness for it. That's right, ain't nobody gonna try her. And boy, if they do try her, I have to save them. I have to save a lot of people from her. I have to save a lot of people from her. I'm just letting you know, Rap. Manifest says, sounds like she was doing some kickboxing. Manifest, that's another one of those understatements. I'm just letting you know. That's another understatement. Brack, I don't want nobody to try because I'm telling you, she is a little mini savage. And she ain't little. She ain't little. She's rough, boy. She is rough. Listen, she can do secure. Brack, I cannot. Brack said, manifest. Look at Brack. Good, she can do security for the dating show. Brack, she ain't even let nobody come to the dating show. She's body checking them. That girl is, listen. Just know, Rack, if you had a problem and your boys had to go get somebody to help, they're going to get her. They're going to get her. I'm just letting you know. They're going to get her. I know you think they're going to get their homeboy. No, they're going to get her, Rack. But who's that girl? Yeah, she's just as rough as us, Mom, if not rougher. I don't know what the heck is wrong with that girl. Oh my gosh. Are you ready to go? Huh? Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with her. She should have been a policia. I'm just letting you know. Well, no, probably she should have been a police. No, she should know. No. They'd have probably fired her a long time ago. They'd have had to fire her a long time ago. I promise you. Okay, yes. Let's make a question if you don't mind. Yes, make a question. No to Granny. If I ever have a problem calling her, Johnny, they would have kicked her out of that police force make a question, manifest. They would have kicked her out of force a long time ago because she would have probably been roughing people up. You guys, no, I don't want to say that. That's something private. I don't want to say that. I'm sorry, Jay, I'm sorry. I know I'm not reading questions. How dare I? Sounds like she needs the police called on her. Dirty, she does. She does dirty. Dirty, I ain't gonna lie. She's a rough one. But that just goes to show, you see me a certain way on here, but I'm the same amount of rough. I had to tone it down because my rough is different. So, somebody thinks they're rough till you see somebody rougher. There's some people that are willing to risk it all, and me and my daughter just happen to be one of them. I'm not bragging. I'm not proud to say it, but yes, we're rougher women. Definitely rougher women. How do you feel about security in the religious institutions, like checking when patrons come in before service? That's a good question. That is a good question. I think in this day and age, manifest, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I do think it would be an invasion of some people's privacy, but you don't know what people are up to. So what I would suggest, instead of a personal search, maybe like a metal detector or something, so that way people wouldn't feel so invaded. How old am I? I am somebody's grandma, JJ. Uriah says, we can't give up on kids. It's no such thing as of age. My children will always be mine, and I will always be there for them. Amen. I'm with you when you're right. Johnny Sid says, Dr. Eric Berg, DC, is also a good YouTuber sharing important medical knowledge. Oh, thank you for telling me, Johnny. I'm going to follow him. Granny loves that stuff. Fernando says, do you remember your first love and why? Well, because Granny has 2 children by, so Granny couldn't forget. And Granny spent probably 15 years with him. And he was a hottie. I'm just saying, he was a hottie. I had one of the finest in the city. I'm just saying. Dirty says, y'all would have been considered witches and burned at the stake just to get rid of it all. Dirty, just know my daughter ain't making no man's life easy. I don't want to lie to nobody. Everybody's like, yeah, look at this foreign baddie. Man, listen, she's fit to make you unhappy. I don't just call a thing a thing. We have personal searches. It is for a safety, most certainly. Yep. Oh, Manifest follows Dr. Berg already? Quintez, Granny ain't standing up and letting you see nothing. If you want to see Granny, subscribe to her page, follow her. I want to see Dr. Berg. I'm definitely going to follow. Manifest, I can't believe you didn't tell me anything about this. Shame on you. Johnny, I appreciate that. I'm going to check it out. Now, you know what? Now, when I don't go to bed till 3 o'clock this morning, you know whose fault it is? It's Johnny's fault, guys. It's Johnny's fault. Because Johnny put me on to Dr. Berg, and now I have to watch 100 videos all in one day. So it's going to be Johnny's fault. So, Johnny, when I wait, what is it, panda eyes or raccoon eyes? Just know it's going to be worse tomorrow, and it's going to be Johnny's fault. Quintez Burton says, I love you. Quintez, are you following Granny? Yeah, Manifest. We know whose fault it's going to be. I didn't want to do it. You know, I tried not to. I'm going to like it. I know I'm going to like the page. Now I have to search. I have to look. I have to watch. Gosh, God forbid I'm just not going to be able to watch one video. I'm going to have to watch about 20 videos. Rag, remember we were talking about the raccoon eyes and the panda eyes? Granny's going to have all of that tomorrow. And it's Johnny's fault. Johnny made Granny do it. Johnny made me do it. I did not want to do it. Johnny made me do it. Do I have a vegetable garden? I don't have a vegetable garden. I have more fruit plants than anything. I do want to do a vegetable garden. Manifest Reality says he just had an update a few hours ago. No, Quintez, I sure don't. But Granny will be doing a dating show, so that's going to be a fun speed date with Granny. Men are the coolest streamers. I can appreciate a good streamer. It doesn't matter if it's man or woman. Yeah, I don't care. I can like anybody's content. But Granny's over here secretly trying to find him now. Uriah said, I could listen to you all day. Uriah, Granny's sick of hearing her own voice. Rex says, will you be doing a reaction to any of those Dr. Berg videos? Do you want me to do a reaction to Dr. Berg videos? Ortis, thank you. Hello, Ortis. You were on earlier, right? Ortis, remember there are children on here. Granny has to erase that. You have to remember we get the children on here, Ortis. We can't say things like, there's my girl. There's my girl. Hey, Kimmy, how are you doing, sunshine? She says, hey, chat, how are you doing? What is going on this fine Thursday? What are you up to, honey bunny? Granny gotta go get blood work. Ugh. Not sure, I never seen one before, Granny. You know, Granny's willing to do a reality on whatever. Did I say a reality? Did I say that? A reaction. Hello, IBN. I love you, Kimmy Kim. Thank you, Ortis. Is everybody subscribed to Granny's channel? This is Granny's gonna get off. Have I eaten lunch today? No, Jeff, I can't because I have to go get blood work. Jeff, you are the fun police. No, I can't eat because I got to get this gosh darn blood work, Jeff. IBN, thank you, honey bun. Listen, Granny got to get off. She got to get dressed. She got to go get her blood work. I will come on later. I love you guys. I will see you guys later. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And if you do, make sure you have a good story to tell me. Let me live through you guys. by Johnny, by Jeff, by Quintus, by Kim, by Ordis, by Manifest, by Dirty. You got to hear the Return of the Mac remix by the Single Mom guy. I'm gonna see if I can listen to that in the car on the way to the doctor. Bye, Dirty. Bye, everybody. Nene, I haven't seen you lately. Jeff, I haven't seen Nene. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Be good. Have a story to tell next time I see you. I love you. I'll see you later. I'm back again. Bye, Rat. I gotta tell you bye, Rat. I love you, honey bun. Likes match the. They don't be liking Granny stuff, but my views be pretty decent. I love y'all. I love you, Kimmy. I'll talk to you later. I love you, Rat.